Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nurmal here and you're watching the detailed camera review of the new smartphone from Infinix, the Infinix Note 7 launched recently. The new Note 7 comes with a quad camera setup with a 48 megapixel primary camera and also 16 megapixel punch hole camera. So let's dive deep into the camera to see how it performs for the price segment. So if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. Now coming back to the review, let's first have a look at the hardware offered by Infinix. In terms of the camera hardware, the Infinix Note 7 packs a quad rear camera with 48 megapixel primary sensor with f1.8 aperture. You also get a macro sensor and a depth sensor. There is also a dedicated super low light sensor. The phone also packs a quad LED flash which is included on the rear panel. The front camera is a 16 megapixel shooter with f2.0 aperture. So let's find out how the camera performs. First, let's have a look at the video quality. The phone can shoot 1080p resolution videos in 30 fps and the quality looks quite good. While the colors are good, there is also no 4K 60 fps or 4K 30 fps, which is probably a sensor limitation, and also the processor is a budget one. The sharpness levels and details are quite okay. There is also no 1080p resolution at 60 fps option. The phone also offers a stabilization mode where the video quality goes down compared to the regular video and it is soft and lacking details. Overall, considering the price segment, we feel it could have been a slightly better video performance. Now moving on to the photos, the daylight shots taken with the 48 megapixel camera came out quite decent. The colors are definitely good and there is good details on offer too. When you zoom into the pictures, you can see the sharpness levels are in green, which is quite average at its best. But considering the price segment, we would say most of the users will still be happy with the camera performance. The dynamic range is also quite good. There is also dedicated 48 megapixel mode on offer. Now the close-up shots taken with the camera was good and it has good details and decent sharpness levels too. The colors are also quite decent here. The focusing speed was also quite good and we did not have any issues here. The phone has a 2 megapixel macro sensor which you can toggle from the main interface. The macro camera produces decent results with colors and decent sharpness levels for the price segment. Moving on to the portrait shots, we felt that the portraits are average. While the edge detection is decent, the exposure is overblown and the skin tones are too whitish. There is also still room for improvement in terms of the portrait experience. Next, moving on to the low light captures. With f1.8 aperture, the phone can take some decent images in low light but with artificial indoor lights. The colors are good and there is decent sharpness levels too, but again noise is quite evident. But when light drops further and in extreme low light conditions, you can clearly see noisy images and images are too grainy as well. There is night mode on offer. Turning on makes the images a bit more detailed, but again noise levels are still higher. Since the phone is priced around the 11.5k price segment, the night mode isn't bad and adds decent results overall. Moving on to the selfie camera, the 16 megapixel shooter can shoot some decent selfies. Once again, the facial tones aren't accurate and it turns too whitish at times. The dynamic range is quite good though. We turned off the beauty mode since we like selfies without beauty mode. Also, selfies are more of a personal choice, you can judge based on the clarity offered. The phone also comes with portrait mode and here again the edge detection was average with a lot of missed edges. So this is the front-facing camera sample taken with the Infinix Note 7 with the anti-shake or the stabilization turned on. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the videos and also the audio output from the front camera on the Infinix Note 7. So summing up, how good is the Infinix Note 7 performance in terms of camera? With a 48 megapixel camera, Infinix does a decent job in bringing a good camera at a 12k price segment. It offers decent daylight shots, good color reproduction and quite good macros too. The low light isn't bad though, but there are areas of improvement including facial tones in selfies and portrait and also in terms of video recording too. So what do you guys think about the camera on the Infinix Note 7? Do share in your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with the camera review of the Infinix Note 7. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.